Did you know there's an African mouse that doesn't feel pain and has healing powers worthy of Wolverine? Buckle up, because the African savanna is hiding creatures that look like they were pulled straight out of a superhero comic. When we think of Africa, we think of lions, elephants, and zebras, the classic Lion King lineup. But the continent is such a brutal and diverse ecosystem that it's forced some animals to evolve in absolutely insane ways. Today, we're going to ignore the big five and put the spotlight on 5 African beasts with features so weird they feel like hidden superpowers. Get ready, these facts are going to blow your mind. We start with the dwarf mongoose. If you saw one, you'd probably think it's just a cute little rodent, but it's basically a mini version of the regular mongoose. It's only about 8 inches long and weighs a bit over a pound. The wild part is their social organization. They live in tight-knit groups ruled by a dominant alpha female. But the most surprising thing is their lookout system. While the group is out foraging, there are always 1 or 2 mongooses that climb up to a high spot and act as sentinels. If they see danger, they give a specific alarm call. And here's the crazy detail: the sentinel doesn't eat until another one comes and takes its place. A security and shift system stricter than your job. Now, the ugliest and coolest animal on the list, the naked mole rat. It lives in underground tunnels in the Horn of Africa, and it looks like a wrinkled sausage with teeth. This little creature has 3 superpowers. First, it's the only known mammal that lives like a hive, with a single queen and lots of workers. Second, it practically doesn't feel pain. Its skin lacks a specific neurotransmitter, so cuts and burns just don't really hurt. And third, it's almost immortal for a rodent. It can live up to 30 years. And it has such strong resistance to cancer that scientists are still trying to figure out how it does it. Now we travel to the deserts of the Sahara and the Sahel. The Dama Gazelle is the largest of all gazelles. What's truly incredible is how it survives in such a brutal environment. It can go for days, sometimes weeks, without drinking a single drop of water. It gets all the moisture it needs from the plants it eats. Its body temperature can reach about 115 degrees Fahrenheit without frying its brain. It's also the most endangered gazelle in the world. It's believed there are fewer than 500 left in the wild. Next up, the dung beetle. It's famous for rolling around those giant balls of poop, which it uses to feed its babies. What you probably didn't know is its navigation system. When it's rolling its ball, it needs to move in a straight line so it doesn't waste time going in circles. So how does it find its way in the dark? By using the stars. Or more precisely, by using the polarized light of the Milky Way. Scientists discovered that these tiny insects are the only animals known, besides us, that navigate using the center of our galaxy. During the day, they use the sun. At night, they become stellar navigators. We finish in swamps and lakes. This animal feels like something out of the final episode of Stranger Things. The African lungfish. It lives in places where the water can completely disappear for months. So what does this fish do? It buries itself. It forms a sort of mud cocoon around its body and enters a state of extreme hibernation that can last up to 3 years. It stops moving, its metabolism slows down to ridiculous levels, and it breathes air with its lungs. When the water returns, it breaks out of the cocoon and comes back to life. It's like a zombie that rehydrates and swims away. 5 creatures, 5 powers. The dwarf mongoose with its bulletproof security system. The naked mole rat, almost immune to pain. The Dama Gazelle that doesn't need to drink water for days. The dung beetle that uses the Milky Way as a GPS. And the African lungfish that can sleep in the mud for 3 years. Africa never stops surprising us. These are perfect examples that, to survive in nature, sometimes you need to be completely weird. If you enjoyed this Quedata episode about animal superheroes, don't leave without subscribing to the channel and telling me in the comments which one you thought was the most awesome. See you in the next one, Quedatas.